Day to be a dark sunny, and things are very slow uploading today. Hopefully it'll get a little bit better. Can y'all hear me over this loud ass music? What's up, Z? What's up, Carcoonin? Alright, looks like it's finally working. I don't know what's up with it here lately. All right, got a big show for you this morning. A lot of things that we didn't have before. Sorry about that. Feels like a monkey fist morning. It definitely feels like a monkey fist morning. Although I only have like 3 of them. This is the only one I got left in black. You gotta love monkey fist. This one's in black. Every day is monkey fist morning. Uh-oh, I thought I had some in green. Looks like we had a pre-bid on a green one already. There I go, ripping everything out. All right, here we go. We'll do the green one first since we got a pre-bid on it already. We'll make somebody happy this morning. All right, we're going to do a genuine... it made me stutter. A genuine monkey fist. This one's in OD green. It's got like a 1 ounce ball in it. It's good for cinching things, whacking yourself in the head or your boyfriend or girlfriend. I don't know. Whatever your murder mystery life is, you do you, boo. Here we go. Buck and go on these, and we're finally getting started. And then I'm going to put in some better music. I had a whole classic rock mix going, but, it's turning out so slow. It's kind of like the bid action here. Blue Moose picking up a great steal. Thank you, Blue Moose. It's hard to get dressed and swipe. I know. It's okay. You get dressed. You can swipe on your way to work. Or you might be wiping. If you're wiping and swiping, that's like trying to ninja chop and kung fu kick at the same time. It's not going to work out. You're going to be dismembered. I understand. Are you calling me a flamer? All right, there are only 3 monkey fists. Here comes monkey fist 2. So here comes monkey fist 2. This one's in black. This one's in black. Pair of coordinates live in 3, 2, 1. And monkey fist is live. Get you a slim deal on a monkey fist here. Looks like a giveaway type of day today. Oh, Pac Shauna was in there. Oh, X-Ray Rain says, no, not this time. I got this one. I can see through the rain. I can rise above the pain. X-Ray Rain joined a cult today. Uh-oh. You joined a cult. Protect those weaker than yourself and make the 3 feet around you the best place anybody can be today. Saturday night I was downtown working for the FBI. And for those of you that were here last week, I brought another one. We're going to get wild today. All right, and the last one in OD green. Last one of these in OD green. And here we go. 3, 2. Oh, sugar. I forgot it's more clicks on this side. All right, here we go. 3, 2, One. All right. This one's in OD green. Oh, no bids. No bids. Oh my gosh. Nobody's bidding. Somebody get that thing for $1. I can tell you I pay more than $1. I pay more than two. There we go. Lane Sites is in there. It's the Nottoway County, Virginia non-emergency number if I fall out. Lane Sites, what a great deal. Thank you, buddy. All right, we're going to jump into some nylon products. I got a couple different types of tourniquet holders. We're going to blow some of these out today. Some of them are by now. Huh. They just keep coming out. They're like self-reproducing. All right, so this is a tourniquet. It's a great cult. Protect those weaker than yourself and make 3 feet around you. Best place anybody can be is our motto. Or our code, I should say. This one has a pull down top flap, so it covers the tourniquet completely. I think retail on these is somewhere between 11 and 13. Here we go. We're live. Tourniquet cover pouch by Vism. You got a dry bag too, X-Ray? Thank you, buddy. All righty. This next one is one of the Slim series, and I pay a lot more for these, so they start a little higher. It does look like we have a pre-bid on it. We're going to run this one out. This one is multicam. This is a polymer strap that goes down inside your molly. And then these two pull out from the molly, and your tourniquet goes right through it. It's called a ready now, meaning you don't have to mess with anything. You just grab a piece of it and pull either up or down. All right. $12 starts on these, and this one did have a pre-bed, and it is live in 3, 2, 1. And it's a very effective little piece of gear. Dita in there. You've always liked these things, Dita. Town girl, living in a lonely world. Oh, I'm way off today. Took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. All right, I can see the action getting a little slow today, so we're gonna run some $5 goes. Next up, NC Star Tourniquet. This one holds a tourniquet and it holds trauma shears in the back cover, and these hook and loop straps go through the scissors themselves. $5 starts on these. This one's in green, and I think I have one more of these in green. Good morning, Brian. Thank you, Dita. Street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. I missed my calling. I should have been a bartender talking about how I could have done so great on Broadway. Everybody wants a thrill, playing anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. All right, I got 3 North American Rescue bandages left. These are 4-inch ETDs, $7 a pop. This one's live. Chaser in there. Thank you, Chaser. How far'd you chase her? Out of the county? Because the cops come looking for you sometimes. Chaser taking that one down. Welcome to the cult. Protect those weaker than yourself. Make the 3 feet around you the best place anybody can be today. Yeah, go man. What time you coming? All right, I got 2 more. Next one, $7. North American Rescue 4-inch green ETDs. Chaser again. People. Man, I cannot hit those high notes ever. Got you, Chaser. Thank you, buddy. And this should be the last one. It is. Uno mas. Last one. $7. Nice. I will alert the Prince Edward Police Department and the Farmville Police. The Goat Man is now in Farmville. Rayful, welcome to the cult. Protect those weaker than yourself. Make the 3 feet around you the best place anybody could be today. All right. In this 10-liter bucket, I have a massive amount of surgical kits. All right. These are from Elite First Aid, and they come with 2 straight hemostats, 2 curved, or 1 curved hemostat, 1 pair of scissors, 1 pair of tweezers, 1 number 3 scalpel handle, 2 scalpel blades, a skin holder, a suture set, a needle probe, alcohol wipes, 2 BZK wipes, and a pen light. And it actually shows backwards in my phone. I read that backwards. I'm so proud of myself. All right, here we go. I promise I was not drinking energy drinks without y'all. All right, these are $23, and unfortunately, they are a buy it now. They're a buy it now, but I'll run it as an auction so you have a swiping capability. All right, $23 a pop. This one is in tan, and then I'm gonna run a green one and then a black one next. Throw this in the bottom of your kit in a Ziploc bag, and you are good to go for some time. Lane Sight's in there. Thank you, buddy. One wing girl. Don't forget to use those coupons. Check out that rewards icon up here. We are in the first show of the new season today. All right, next one's gonna be in green. Next one's in green. OD green. Same thing, same components, same kit. This one's just in OD green. Oh, that's okay. I don't mind. And then the last one of these is in black. And if you want to group buy on a bunch of them, if I have the quantity, I'll work with you on that. That's right. New season for rewards. All right. Black is up next. Black is up next. New season for rewards. Let's get going. X-Ray Rain. Thank you. All right. Looks like there's 2 more of those. Uh-oh. All right. There we go. X-Ray Rain got 2. Thank you, buddy. All right. 2 of those. Thank you, X-Ray Rain. Christopher, what'd you grab? You also got one in black. Thank you, buddy. Welcome to the cult, Christopher. Protect those weaker than yourself and make the 3 feet around you the best place anybody could be. Christopher Ham. Everybody welcome our newest cult member. Also, take a look at that rewards icon up there. All right. Whoa. All right, still one available. Anybody want that last one? That black? Yeah. Anybody want the last one in black? All right, we good then. They will come back around a little later, so if you're driving, don't worry about it. You'll be fine. All right, now. Well, sugar. Y'all check out my Friday night show for sutures. I thought I had some here, but I don't see them. But I have sutures by the dozen at the other studio. I'll be on there Friday night. Oh, man. Sweet child of mine. All right. Next up, the super handy knife and fragiles kit. Oh. I don't have mine here. I might have to open one of them. Ooh. The beautiful DSOVN everyday knife. You got to pimp it when you can. All right. This is a wonderful Cordura knife and accoutrements pouch. It does have the hook on it, or the loop, I mean. Inside, it's got a divided section, or you can use it in its full section as being padded. All right. Looks like we had some pre-bids on those. Got one more left new in the package that I did not just open. And it is live now. Dita's Attic was in there. Thank you, Dita. Anybody else need one? Go ahead. Don't be afraid to challenge him. Thank you, Dita. He said, not a problem. All right, looks like we had a pre-bid on the camper hiker accessory kits, which I don't know where I stored them at. All right, camper and hiker accessory kits come in the handy DSOVN reusable case. They include, which is a $2 value in and of itself. They include a safety whistle in case you have to go camping with a buddy that gets a little overzealous when he drinks. And they also have a P51 and a P38 can opener, so you can get that 16-ounce can of corned beef hash your wife threw in the thing for you to eat for breakfast open. All right, there you go. Brand new in the package. Comes with the safety whistle, the P51, and the P38. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and that one is live. Looks like we had a pre-bid from X-Ray. I love corned beef hash too. That's why I said it, because I've actually been there before and had to open it with a knife. X-Ray Rain. Oh, they're giving you some grief on the dance floor tonight. Elbow, knee. Don't kung fu kick and ninja chop at the same time, y'all. as that guy said on Jerry Springer that time, you're going to end up wrong. All right, X-Ray Rain, gotcha. Can't be a kung fu kicking and a ninja chopping. Oh, Tanner Tobacco. I love that guy. If you're old enough to remember that if you've never seen that, go look up Dip Can Ninja or something like that. It's freaking hilarious. And I think the guy believes himself. I had a cousin like that once. All right. Looks like we had some pre-bids on MREs. All right, number 22, beef goulash is probably the number one dashboard heatable meal in the United States. And I've done them all. I've done Bojangles biscuits. I've done bowls. I've done tacos. I think beef goulash had the best dashboard defrost heater consistency of any meal I've ever had. And it comes with, I'm drooling, think about it. And it comes with some really moist, wonderful wheat bread. All right, here we go. MRE meal 2, beef goulash. And that one is live. Blue Moose was in there with the free bid. Thank you, Blue Moose. Oh, they giving him some grief. Think of all those dashboard meals you've had to consume where only part of it got warmed up. Beef goulash is not like that. You stick your hand up there every now and then, you go like this on it. It just turns out wonderful, so delicious, and you can scoop it up with the bread, literally. I loved it. It's not too chunky that the bread breaks. You know what I mean? Beef goulash that was discovered in going down 95 in North Carolina. Thank you, X-Ray Rain. Not beef goulash itself, but how wonderful it is to me. Ugh. That sounds like a mess. I don't like things on my fingers because I'm very particular about my equipment. I don't like stuff getting on my equipment. So when I'm in the woods, I do starve a lot. When I'm on the road, if there's nowhere to wash my hands, I won't eat. Yeah, I get the heebie-jeebies or easy. I never have to worry about being caught with a transvestite prostitute in a hotel room because I couldn't do anything with a prostitute. I get the heebie-jeebies too quick. All right. That was a really weird random thought. All right, menu 23, pizza slice, pepperoni. I also don't do pepperoni because me and pepperoni had a night one time where it showed me the depths of my soul and what I was willing to tolerate out of my fellow human beings, and I didn't like what I saw. I haven't eaten pepperoni since then. All right, here we go. Pizza slice, pepperoni. That being said, it's live. It's live. That being said, it does come with the recovery stuff. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Old Fuzzy had a mushroom like that. I believe you, buddy. It can do that to you. I will never, ever, never eat pepperoni. Well, I won't say I've never eaten it since then because I eat stromboli, but I will not eat it that late at night. Pakshana, thank you. Welcome back to the cult. That's the nice thing about it being a rewards-based cult. If you ever get tired of us, you phase out in 90 days, so it doesn't really matter. More. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no senator son. No. Me. It ain't me. All right, this one's one of my favorites if you're going to be walking. Mostly because if you know the length of your trip, if you're going to be walking remotely or where there's in Virginia, you can't really go more than there might be some places you might be able to go 6 miles without in a straight line without encountering a road. But there's nowhere really in Virginia bigger than that, unless you're unlucky enough to be walking the Appalachians, and then you're still gonna find a fire road. But in a normal trip, when you're just hiking and you just need food for a couple days, I love breaking these down because the chicken chunks in here have a lot of protein. They do come in a water sauce like the canned stuff we would traditionally be carrying, and it's much lighter when you get it by the package. All right, menu number 5: chicken chunks white cook. All right, here we go. It's live in 3, 2, 1, and that one is live, and it had a pre-bid too. Blue Moose in there with the pre-bid. They're giving him some grief. Elbow, drink. You never know what's gonna happen on the dance floors around here. J Rock 90 done rocked the block. He knocked Blue Moose out with his sock. That's not what y'all thought I was gonna say. Y'all's dirty. Hey, welcome, J Rock. Welcome back to the cult. Protect those weaker than yourself and make the 3 feet around you the best place anybody could be today. All right, last season's cult members. If you're still in here, you still got coupons, I think, for a couple days. I think they give like a 2 or 3 day grace period on those. Next up, elbow macaroni and tomato sauce. I still feel like if you mix this and chili mac together, you got a dreamy deal for 2. All right, here we go. Fucking go. 3, 2, 1. That's menu 12. Johnny S. Johnny Set. Sorry, Joe. Wimpy's in there. What's up, Wimpy? Johnny Set. You're not going to take that from Wimpy, are you? And he is. Wimpy's taking it home. Hey, you got to pay me today, though, not Tuesday. Welcome to the cult, Wimpy. Protect those weaker than yourself and make the 3 feet around you the best place anybody could be today. It's a great cult community. All right, I did see where some pre-bids are coming in now on other things. We'll start running some of those. One of the ones I had seen earlier was the equipment bag. Hold on, yeah, I gotta give Goatman his stuff. All right, sorry, Goatman was here to pick up his stuff. No, he just gonna pick up. I think he's got school today. All right, Molly equipment bag, you're next. All right. Molly equipment bags are next. They are 6-sided padded. They do have the drain grommet, and they have a cinch top so that things don't get knocked out of there or fall out of there when you're upside down hanging off the side of the ship or your landing craft, whatever. What y'all have? What the Marines have? You don't have to. No, you do not have to. No. But understanding that there is a disparity in males to females in this country, And then we also have an entire group that doesn't fit into that category anymore. Well, Look at Me might actually make a legal comeback. Thank you, Christopher. Out of necessity to keep our population up. You know what I mean? But enough about that. That's a talk show, not a sales show. All right, we're finally gonna go live with this Molly equipment bag. This one's tan. It does have the white marker on it, and this one is live in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Old Fuzzy with the pre-build. Thank you, Old Fuzzy, grabbing this wonderful piece of United States Marine Corps usable equipment and memorabilia. Brian Shaw giving him a little grief out there. Thank you, Brian. Oh, Old Fuzzy back on top, though. He said, man, I got so many coupons. I've been in this cult so long, you don't even know. Brian Shaw back on top. Thank you, Brian. And you're going to take it away. Excellent. Welcome to the cult. Again, I think. Protect those weaker than yourself and make the 3 feet around you the best place anybody could be today. If you're in the Friday night show, I'm giving one of these away with a pair of Humvee binoculars. When the binoculars get bought, you get a free equipment bag. Just one of the many ways we try to make it interesting for you around here. All right, I'm trying to remember the order these had come in. I think it was that one and then the canteen because we did the MREs. All right, canteen cups are next. The canteen cups, I'm willing to take a wager on what the bucking goes. The canteen cup stands, unfortunately, I am not, and we'll do those after this. I'm a little dirty on the inside. A little dirty on the outside. All right, canteen cups, USGI, one each. This one's a 2008 Dant. All right, buck and go on these. Till I'm out at least. Here we go. It's 3, 2, 1, and that canteen cup is live. USGI canteen cup for just a low price of $1. Come on, y'all. That's a screaming deal. They are 10 or more at my competitors. Especially if you go to the screaming people on whatnot. Oh my gosh, this is $89.99 and everywhere else. I'm giving you a deal at $4. Thank you, Blue Moose. All right, now what I meant by when we got to the stand portion, I was not willing to take a risk, and that's because the stands cost me a lot of money, believe it or not, for used stands. So basically, thank you, X-Ray Raid. So basically, it's a friction fit device. All right. So when it's in your pouch, it's like this. Doesn't take up any more room in the pouch. But then when you want to cook on it, you hook it to the bottom of the cup firmly. All right. And then you get your cooking fuel going. Now, you have to keep in mind the dimensions you're working with. So if you're cooking over wood, you actually need to get ember or get coals and then scrape the coals up underneath here. Or you're going to have to feed it small twigs, which works, but it's not as effective as coals. The coals are much faster if there's already a fire going. If there's not a fire going, you can use the twig method, but it does take a while. You can feed it through here gently once you've got it going. You are going to need a better air draft if you do the twig method. Now, you can also use what's called trioxane or Nesbit's to heat with these things. The closer it is to the cup, the better, but you always got to have that airflow. So if you put a small flat rock in there and put your Nesbit or your trioxane on it, it keeps it up closer and the air can get under it. That's how they work. I know I'm probably explaining the wheel to the inventors, but it is the way it is. All right, these start out at $6. So basically, I'm starting at $5 for the stand, $1 for the canteen cup, and you can go from there. And it's live in 3, 2, 1, and that one is live. And that's a canteen cup with stand, and the canteen cup is an 08, and the stand is a 91. Wimpy! Oh, wow. Yeah, I can do that, X-Ray. You grabbed a 10-pack of them? I got you. There is approximately beside yourself, there is 10 others. So do you want to include yourself in that, or you want me to hit the other 10 that are here already? Screw it. I'll comp you one. I'll hit all 11. There we go. I don't know why I was worried about a pin. All right. Sometimes I get stupid. Thank you, Wimpy. Thank you, X-Ray. All right, there's X-Ray. And Wimpy, what color did you get? Gold? All right, y'all. So we've never had this happen. X-Rays bring in the first gift of this nature that I've ever done. So let me go grab them. All right, so everybody that bought up to this point, including X-Ray, is getting a gold self-defense pin. The first 10 are courtesy of X-Ray, and if there's any over that, they're courtesy of Dark Sun. Thank you, X-Ray. Two more. I gotta tell you, that really felt cool. Thank you, X-Ray. Do you do that often? That's pretty sweet. Huh. Nice. I like that. Welcome to the cult, man. I hope you stick around. That was pretty sweet. All right. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Angel? All right. Looks like we had some pre-bids on those tourniquet holders. This is the one that holds the shears and the tourniquet. So the tourniquet goes in the bottom section. The shears slide in the back, and they have a hook and loop strap there that goes through the shears to hold them to the pouch. Looks like we have pre-bids on that, and this one's starting at 4, it looks like. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and that tourniquet pouch is live. Thank you, Christopher. The sun. Here comes the sun. I say it's all right. Christopher Ham, thank you, buddy. It's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. All right. Last one of the black tourniquet pouches has a pre-bid on it. This is a full flap top, so this keeps the dust and muck off of it. Back when Big Man was here and he could sell and I could do stuff in the background and sing, I was much better, but I also didn't talk as much then. All right, here we go. This one's going live in 3, 2, 1, and it is live. Dita was in there with them 3 days. Thank you, Dita. Oh, Ben Johnson's in there giving you some grief, Dita. Ben Johnson, you were the first recipient of nice new shiny shipping envelopes. Tell me what you think about that when you get that package. Ben Johnson, thank you, buddy. Welcome back to the call. Wait a minute. How were you not a diamond? J Rock with the promo. Thank you, J Rock. Appreciate you, J Rock. Thank you so much. It's a great day to be a Dark Sunny in. Yeah, I would have thought for sure. Like, if I would have held a golden above this morning, I would have expected you would have been in it. That's crazy. All right. I'm not calling you out for nothing. I'm just saying, I just assumed. Like you probably did too. All right. So it looks like we had a pre-bid come in on some of the IFAC tearways, and I'm pretty sure that was in somewhere around next in order. All right, now these are the same pouches, whether they're in green or black, and I'm going to use the black as the demo. Now, it's got Molly on the back, so how you hook it to your equipment. All right, and then it's got a Fast X buckle that holds it all scrunched down, and that Fast X buckle is attached to the back. So when you release the Fast X buckle, this portion would still be hooked to your kit. Picture it's here, and you can tear it away to get it from up here to down here in your working space. And if you wear armor, hold on. So if you wear armor, you'll find that sometimes when you're kneeling, you're just wearing armor. It's soft armor. It's not so bad because it's pliable. But when you're wearing plate armor, you've got a pistol belt on and your other equipment and you're moving around, it's difficult to reach down here to be dealing with things with the casualty on the ground. And if you're down, you've got to strip out of your armor to treat yourself because presumably if you're down, you've got a vital hit or a mechanical problem. Mechanical problems are like shattered bones, I would call heavy contusions because they will take your ability to move for a little bit. So the tearaway factor there allows you to get it off of you and get it into a place where you need to use it. Now, once you open it up, it's a trifold. It falls out into 3 sections. Large sections in the back here for chest seals, 6-inch bandages, tourniquets, things like that. Then you get these elastic straps here, elastic straps along the sides, and you get a big fat sausage hand slider there. Then that'll hold all your smalls. All right, so it looked like we had a pre-bid on the greens. I was just setting that freaking plate carrier up for my RPK yesterday. So that worked out perfectly. All right, IPAC tearaway pouch in green with the removable first aid morale patch. Here we go. It's live. Love y'all's. Shouldn't have ran back there. Oh, almost fall down, go boom twice. There was tape on the floor upside down, and that screws you on the next 3 steps. I know, because it's the step you figured it out and the next 2 till you relearn your balance. All right, Ray Bell, thank you, buddy. Welcome to the cult. Protect those weaker than yourself and make the 3 feet around you the best place anybody could be today. Oh, you already had one. Shit. I'm sorry, Rachel. It's okay. We do not charge extra for the second indoctrination. And there's a canteen carry we got to do, the Molly thing again, and then it looks like we're into MREs or a cleaning kit and then MREs. All right, Molly equipment cases. All right, all 6 sides are padded. They do have the cinch at the top. They are Fastex buckles, closures, and they have Molly straps. Oh, MCM Mike with the ghillie suit. Welcome back to the cult, buddy. Protect those weaker than yourself and make the 3 feet around you the best place anybody can be today. Got you, buddy. Thank you. All right, here we go. It's live in 3, 2, 1. There we go. MCM Mike was in there like swimwear, though. Blue Moose going to take this one away. Thank you, big man. I was a little premature in calling that race. But, just like an election, I'm just going to go ahead with my first decision instead of doing the actual recount. Because during the recount process, it's going to bring too many questions into this process. Daniel 25477 with the first purchase. Welcome, Daniel. Protect those weaker than yourself and make the 3 feet around you the best place anybody can be today. That was the last one of those. I'll get one of those loaded in the background in between actions. All right, my Canteen general purpose pouch person. They are in good condition, and I've got multiple colors, I think. Good serviceable. There's nothing to write home to the supply sergeant about, but. Better. Oh, I thought I had a gray one. Do I have a green one? I think the green ones are at the house. All right, I got 2 of these left. As we get down into them, they're getting more faded. So I have 1 in ACU left that meets the good qualifications. And then I've got 1 in graphite Winner's choice defaults to ACU because that's the picture. So if the winner's not here, we will default to the ACU. All right, that one's live in 3, 2, 1, and that one is live with the pre-bids. Wimpy, thank you, buddy. Oh, Fuzzy jumping in there. Wimpy back on top. Oh, I love it when there is conflict on the cult gathering floor. Aye. It is good for all cult members. Wimpy, you want ACU or you want the graphite? I know you didn't see that in ACU. Got you, buddy. That's one of those rando comes up out of nowhere type things. All right, got those done. Took me a second to figure out the things. I put the label where I couldn't see it. And what you love, and what you had, and what you love. All right, somebody had a pre-bid on the random pull morale patches. Is that you, Angel? It is you, Angel. It is our. Oh, well, that's true too. Hey, what are you trying to say? All right, random pull morale patch. Morale patches are all wrapped up in plastic. So as I dig through them, I will grab one in the plastic, and we will do that in 3, 2, and 1. Oh, it's an I'm Your Huckleberry, baby. All right, this is one of my favorites. I used to have a froggy phrase, but I realized that most of the people that I would say it to weren't smart enough to understand it, which is why we were having the conversation to begin with, probably. So, I'm Your Huckleberry. Everybody knows that because it comes from a movie. Val Kilmer. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm Your Huckleberry patch is live. Angel of Death with the pre-bid on that one. Ben Johnson jumping in there like a taco in the swimwear on a muggy day at daycare. That lettuce is ruffled. Oh, yes, he said it might be ruffled, but the grease from the beef isn't coagulating, baby. That's going to be the warmest taco you've had all afternoon. Thank you, Ben Johnson. I try so hard. I tried so hard and got so far. But honestly, in the end, it doesn't even matter. You have to fall to lose it all. And in the end, doesn't even matter. I don't know. This is a very good one. Stevie Nicks is a wonderful lady. That's the only witch I would ever have allowed into my life. All right, here we go. This is the SE 22 caliber, which is for rim fires or ARs. As you can see, the AR chamber brush comes in it. All right, $10 starts on these, and this is 10 pieces. And here we go. And it's like 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Well, to know that she was singing that to the guy on the stage, and knowing she's freaking Stevie Nicks. Like, what was he thinking? Ray Fell's in there. He's gonna take this one away. Thank you, Ray Fell. This is a cult miss. No escape from reality. Open your eyes. Look up to the skies and see. Just a poor boy. I can't do it. I need no sympathy. All right, we're gonna blow through the MREs because they're filling up the pre-bid section. So if you know you got a buddy that's into MREs and it might be his wipe time, go ahead and share the show. He can get a swipe and a wipe on. You know what I mean? All my Pacific Coast friends out there, getting your morning constitutions done. Thank you for tuning in to the Dark Sun Overvalue Network. If y'all want, you go ahead and take this phone. And I'm not going to talk about this when I say done. All right. I'm just going to run it. You go ahead and take that phone and you go over there where your wife's in the shower. You turn that volume up real high. You put it right beside the curtain. I'm going to ring this cowbell like no cowbell has any purpose being wrong. All right. I'm done. Let me know if your wife just peed herself in the shower. Let me know if your husband just fell in the shower. Either way, it's got to be a great video. Quick click over and get you a live snap of that. Magic Man, thank you, buddy. Welcome back to the cult, Magic Man. I have been wonderful. I've been absent, but I've been wonderful. I had nothing. I'm running off of pure coffee and sugar right now. But it's a Thursday. I do have sling bags. I do not have sling bags. It's a Thursday, so this is going to happen as soon as I figure out what this sticky shit is on the side of it. This is going to happen right here live. Oh, we're going to take some chances. Oh, we're going to go big. I should have. Did you get the water bottle or the utility? Ooh, you got the radio. Nice. Thank you. Thank you, X-Ray Rain. Got you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Galileo, Figaro. I do believe, God rest its soul, it went out of here for a steal on Tuesday, but we will find out in a second. All right, meal 13. I'll look for 17 while there is one meal 17 left. One meal 17 left. All right, meal 13 is what we're going to talk about now, though, so don't get confused. Menu 13, cheese tortellini and tomato sauce. Now, this is one of the non-meat selections. I can't say vegan, vegetarian. I don't really know that stuff, and it doesn't say on here, but it doesn't advertise as having any meat. There we go. All right, it's live in 3, 2, 1, and that one's live like a beehive. Live like a beehive, baby. J Rock 90 in there. Thank you, J Rock. And it is yours, J Rock 90 with the win. Thank you. I like that suit. All right. By popular demand, somebody asked for it. All right. There is a meal 17, and this is pork sausage patty, maple flavored. It comes with maple syrup. It comes with a muffin top pancake. If you're not familiar with what a muffin top pancake is, there's going to be a low entry price for you to find out. All right. It is an MRE. Now, think about it. You can eat an MRE for probably 2 meals, or if you're like me, probably 3 meals a day out of one bag. But you couldn't do that at Chick-fil-A. You know what I mean? Chick-fil-A be $13. You only get it once. You're going to be hungry by 2. All right, here we go. Menu 17, pork sausage patty, maple flavored. 3, 2, and 1. It's live. Yes, you can have this for breakfast. Are you kidding your mom? You're not allowed to eat breakfast. You're supposed to make all that stuff and then listen to your stomach gurgle as your kids suck it all down. Nobody in our house really eats breakfast, though. Magic Man, thank you, buddy. I tell you, when Skinner comes on and you see me in profile, I kind of feel like a redneck. Oh, 'tis funny because he is a redneck. That's from Family Guy, too. Oh, no problem. No problem. All right, next up, Italian sausage with peppers and onions. This is one of my favorites out of the KSBs. Caffeine and nicotine. Caffeine and nicotine. That's what I'm down with. Italian sausage with peppers and onions in a marinara sauce. So it's not just slewed all about in grease. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And that one is live. I cannot remember. I think this one might come with wheat bread. I don't remember if it's wheat bread or tortillas in this one. I want to say wheat bread because it's a saucy thing. Usually the ones that have a lot of sauce in them have a more substantial absorption thing in there than the tortilla, because it would just run down your arm and then you're combat ineffective because you smell like a marinara pot as you be spooking up on the enemy at 10:30. Magic Man, thank you, buddy. All right. Oh, here's another one: meatballs and marinara. Smelling like marinara ain't good. That's right. But it's better than that homeless smell, the cigarette and dirt smell. Oh gosh, somebody walked up on us in Food Line like 4 times the other day. And the last time I was at the checkout, and so I couldn't walk away. Going back to you wouldn't catch me in a motel room with certain types of people. I don't like dirty people either. Bravo's is good. Mimo's is okay. I like Mimo's plate foods a lot better. I like the sandwiches at Bravos. Yeah, I like that. I just ate the cigarette. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1 on meatballs and marinara. J Rock was in there with the pre-bed. Gonna get us some meatballs and marinara. Magic Man. Now you see me? Now you don't. Oh, J Rock said, get out of here with that shit. This is Ricky Bobby's place. Ain't no cigarettes good for you. I know that. Yeah. But man, they taste good. Oh, what I don't figure is, why do they taste good when you're smoking them, but they taste horrible and smell horrible to everyone else after you're done. J Rock, thank you, buddy. My wife was saying I smell like an ashtray since I got back from Iraq, because I quit dipping on my way back. Yeah, y'all check me out. 124 McLean Street in Burkeville. I can't take walk-ins, but if you call me, I can have you. I got a special type of license because of my character. We are in a residential area, and they didn't want a lot of traffic here, and they didn't know that I was in business here doing this for a year and a half. They just thought I was working on the building because I'm very quiet, and some things you learn stay with you through your life. So when they finally were like, "Hey, you've been selling out of there the whole time?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "You need to get a business license." That's okay. So I got the business license, and somebody in the town complained. So the council had to give me a variance just for me. If I leave, this building has to go back to a residence or a church. It cannot be a business after that. But they only did it because of my character and because who I am in the community. So they knew who I was when they started asking. And that's very important. So if you have an opportunity to lead a good life and be a good part of your community, you don't know when it might be beneficial in the future where it might not have helped someone else, all based off your previous character. Sorry, I did not mean to get preachy. I hope I didn't lose everybody. I'm so sorry. If you think that's preachy, you should hear my 3-man subject. Oh my gosh, that's a good one. It is very true. And, when they called us before the board, that time it was me and a partner. They extended it to me and him and said, "You guys have been great. We didn't even know. Just be quiet about it." All right, menu 16, chicken burrito ball. This one's live in 3, 2, and 1. That one is live. Chicken burrito ball. What a great deal. Cheaper than Chick-fil-A. Better for your guts than Taco Bell. And it's safer than going through the drive-thru at McDonald's. If you know what I mean. Like, people be getting stressed these days. That's why I always say, don't be part of the problem. If you can just not be part of the problem, you are kind of by default part of the solution in and of the fact that you are just not in the way for somebody trying to solve the problem. J-Rock 90, thank you, buddy. But I might be insane. I still believe that we could change the world through our actions. So, no, this isn't like a cult commune. All right, this isn't a cult commune. The cult is remote, much like Scientology, but without the stalking. All right, meal 18, beef ravioli and meat sauce. This is a good one to get the kid to calm down for a few minutes while you're hunting. Hey, here, go eat that. And I caught that pack, Sean. All right. Menu 18, beef ravioli and meat sauce. Think Chef Boyardee. If you've not had it, it's a lot like Chef Boyardee. And that one's live in 3, 2, 1. And that one is live. My brother-in-law came down, and he fishes. I don't know if he still hunts or not. I know he did as a youth. And he grabbed a case of MREs. He came down for the wedding, and on the way back, he took a case of MREs, and he said they're going down great at his house. So, I think he got a case B, which has all the flavors in it, like the real flavors. The case A's are more like safe digestion and Cracker Barrel-y, whereas the case B feels like Italian and Mexican style restaurants at the same time. You know what I mean? There is one pizza in the first one, though. J-Rock taking that one down, buddy. Thank you. Do y'all remember that? Was it Dare that used Van Halen that used to come to high schools? That was awesome. Yeah, I remember one time they came to our high school and I was standing outside talking to the guy while he was smoking a cigarette before he did his show. All right, what's next? Uh-oh, jalapeno beef patties next. This one's got Reese's Pieces, and that just makes it worth it. All right. Oh, you can't play Hot for Teacher no more? Well, Magic Man, if you hadn't played it in your classroom, it probably wouldn't have been so bad. All right. Menu 19, beef patty, jalapeno pepper jack. And that one's live in 3, 2, 1, and it's live. J-Rock on the pre-bid on the jalapeno pepper jack. Now, this beef patty, it is like the size of a McRib. All right. I eat them primarily cold because I eat when I have to, not because I want to. And I will just consume whatever's there. And since I know that Reese's Pieces are in these, I always end up opening these because I want the Reese's Pieces. Yeah. The sad thing about not telling a story that you want to tell is you still have to kind of like run it through your head real quick. Sorry about that. I just realized I shouldn't tell that story on TV. I am a cult leader now. Ah, thank you, J Rock. Wait a minute. She taught chemistry. She was your dad's teacher. And your dad wears a 15 and a half extra wide. Do I have all that right? And whoever thought that said 27, that's a dollar sign in front of that. No, you can't. Show me. All right, MRE Meal 6, beef taco filling. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm assuming you must have a better place than we do because nobody sells them around me but me. Yeah. All right, MRE Meal 6, beef taco filling. All right, MRE 6, beef taco filling. Now, it comes with 2 tortillas, but it really needs to come with 4. So if you have extra tortillas from another meal, take them when you're going to take this one. All right, MRE Meal 6, beef taco filling. Here we go. Bug and go. 3, 2, 1. Well, it could be that they're in here from one of my competitors. I've noticed there is some when you tend to take the honorable road, the little demons and gargoyles like to fuck with you on the backside. Menu 6, beef taco filling. But I walk my line and I run my race. So you keep watching. MRE Meal 6, beef taco filling. Everybody thought it was over when I was gone for 3 weeks. I am back, baby. I'm back. X-ray rain in there like swimwear. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Alrighty. Maybe he no read good. That's what I'm thinking. Or he's drunk, or he's a troll from one of my competitors. They be unscrupulous around here. And the funny thing is, I think they tend to forget I am the first. I was the first. I was the very first. So when y'all copied all the stuff I did, All you did was just do what I was doing. Here we go. Menu 4, spaghetti with beef and sauce. Bug and go. Here we go. Menu 4, spaghetti with beef and sauce. This one you can do cold, but if you can get it in your pocket for a little while, do it, because the length of the noodle, they're like that big, but it's just, if you're trying to do it dry, or especially if you're trying to do it while you're walking and you're dry, it doesn't go down as well. Stick it down in your shirt and warm it up. If you're wearing a ruck, your hip strap will create that pocket. Put it in there and get it warmed up, and it will choke down easier than when it's cold. I do not recommend this one when it's freezing cold. It can be very hard to swallow that stuff sometimes. All right, J-Rock is in there rocking the block. J-Rock's going to get top winner or top buyer today. Good golly. I already got one box full for you. Thank you, buddy. I love you, man. Magic Man's in there now. I was just about to change yours over. This is going to drive yours over the top. Uh-oh, they be fighting with spaghetti. All right. I see how it's going to be. And I'm throwing in Tabasco packet with this one. Somebody's getting a treat on this one. I found a Tabasco packet the other day. Magic Man, you get the accessory packet with the Tabasco as well. Thank you, buddy. And the sad thing is, I don't know which meal that come out of. So I don't know which one to tell you has the Tabasco in it. I'm not even sure if it came out of the brown bags. What? Ravioli has it. Okay, so it must have come out of the ravioli. I did not know that. All right, you just drove up the price of ravioli across the entire. I just saw the New York Stock Exchange. Its quotes started shaping into a small Tabasco bottle. It was crazy. Random stuff happens. Cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Yeah, you think it would be in the Mexican stuff, but it could be like they had. Yeah, it came up with something about a dog. All right, looked like we had a pre-bid on the Olight EO3 or i3E Astra EOS, and this one has constellations all over it. All the little constellations you can see, I believe, only from the northern hemisphere, and I think it's the major ones. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and that one is live, and that was Show Rod. Thank you, Show Rod. I also saw you had something. I think it's in tomorrow night's show. Thank you, buddy. I only saw the thing come up. I didn't look at it, see what it was. Show Rod taking that one down. Thank you. It was the hat. Yeah. So that was tomorrow night's show, I believe then. Man, I had to make that show private this morning, and I had to put my stuff in vacation mode because I didn't realize I had put some buy now dollars in there that was supposed to be dollar starts. So I had to pull over and screen that real quick on the side of the road this morning. All right, we're almost through the pre-bids, and then we're going to get over to this box of wonderful stuff that I had prepped for today's show. Right now, we're going to do a green IFAC. Whoa, almost knocked the whole box over. All right, so this was the chair away IFAC. The chair's away from the molly that mounts to your equipment. I do. I will have to reload them though. Apparently I let my count get down in the inventory. Big sausage hand, 2 sausage hand slots in the back. Back here, you get chest seals, your tourniquets, a 6-inch, maybe even a big abdominal. What are they, 7x9s? Or... All right, this one's going to be in green now. Green first, and then we'll run a black one. This one's live in 3, 2, 1. That one's live. Green is live. And the morale patch is removable if you want to use it for other things and you don't want your buddies fumbling around on there. Daryl, thank you, buddy. Damn, Daryl, you ain't got your last box yet. Welcome back to the cult, buddy. It is a cult. It is a cult. Anytime you want to be nice and make things better, you got to be a cult. I only have black, and I am about to run one now. The only colors I have right now is green and black. Alrighty. Here comes the black one. Same setup. Same setup. 3, 2, 1. And that one is live. It's live. Oh, it's alive. It's alive. Oh, man. When you go crazy in here, the acoustics are awesome. Like, there's no crazy echoes where you're like, hey, did you say that? There's none of that. You can, it's just wonderful. If you have an opportunity to buy a church and get rowdy in it, in a good way, do so. I highly recommend it. It's been a great experience. X-Ray Rain. And I find sometimes that when I'm alone, I keep looking to the point of origin. You know what I mean? Love this place. But one point, yeah, you can probably hear from outside. The neighbors across the street probably love it in the summer, goat man, because they sit out there on that front porch at night because the sun don't hit it. And I'll be getting wild over here. Show rod. Alrighty. Let's see here. I don't know how that came up. I thought we had a morale patch before that, but that's all right. I'll run down these pre-bids, baby. All right. All right. I got these in. I was going to try them out, but they're a little too thick for me. These are 35 to 39-inch waist. Woodland camo, cargo shorts. All right, here we go. This one's going to go live. 3, 2, 1. And a wonderful pair of camouflage. Oh, you lied to me. A wonderful pair of camouflage. There we go. Wonderful pair of camouflage shorts. Show rod. Are you okay, Beck, Shauna? Do I need to call Missouri non-emergency line? Thank you, Sherrod. Oh, no, no, no. I'm the Rocket Man. Rocket Man, burning out the fuse out here alone. All right, and I'm trying to load those Marine Corps things in the background, so the inventory runs a little slow. We're going to keep plugging through the pre-bids while we're at it. Meal 3, chicken with noodles and vegetables and sauce. If you did. All right. Menu 3 is missing. Man. Rocket Man. I think it's gonna be a long, long time to touchdown. All right, I can't find menu 3, and I don't have time to pop a case. So I'm sorry, Aaron. I'm gonna have to pull that one down. All right, Pacchana, did we have any asks while I was running around? All right. All right. Random morale patch full time. All right. 3, 2, 1. Plastic. Ah, it's an easy, Karen. Easy Karen is up next. Random pull morale patch fucking goes. Easy Karen. Easy. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And that is live. The Easy Karen morale patch. Not proving to be as popular as I'm Your Huckleberry, I'll tell you that. Easy, Karen. Nobody wants to make a statement anymore. Show Rod! Show Rod making a statement. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. And it looked like it had one more prepay on the iPad. See, the number's dropping off. So get some shares out there, y'all. See if we can get that number back. I'm your Karen. We need to make that. We need to make that X-ray. And then the ad needs to be a giant biker guy with a goatee and only hair growing on one side of his head. All right, here we go. Bug and go. Oh, he was a wild one, I imagine. All right. Trifold tearaway eye packs in black. Fucking go on these, and it's live in 3, 2, 1, and it is live. Demaria is in there. Grabbing up a steal. Thank you, Demaria. Whoa, Blue Moose on there with the upbid. Got a little action on the dance floor there, y'all. Blue Moose gonna take down a. Oh, Daryl's in there. Thank you, Daryl. Oh, I saw my 401k flash before my eyes. Are you kidding? I couldn't even bother to set up a 401k. Daryl 72. Thank you, buddy. Oh, what a wild day. All right, that settled all the pre-bids. So now we're going to start talking about some buy it now stuff. And then I am still running 5 for 5 pouches in ACU. I got 3 mag and I've got 2 mag at that price. Hand grenade pouches, 2 for $1 start. All right, next up, where's my big guys at? I got a 3XL. I got 2 things in 3XL right now. I got a Bearded Skull t-shirt or hooded sweatshirt. This is the concealed carry style hoodies. And it has the Bearded Skull done in the flag print. That one is $39. That is a buy it now or item. Let's see. We'll run it as an auction on a little discount there. $29. Any takers? That's a 3XL bearded skull concealed carry hoodie by Rothko. No takers. All right. Next thing I have in 3X is a Glock long sleeve shirt. Assuming I got it loaded. I thought I got it loaded. Nice. Well, it'll still be here, and I'll still honor that deal all day. All right, I don't see the Glock one. It doesn't look like it got loaded. All right, combat shirts are next. I have a couple different types and sizes. And also I have black BDUs today. Also I have black BDUs. All right, so the first one is going to be Midnight Digital. And this one is a 2X. 2XL Midnight Digital. I do not sell plates. I recommend bulletproofme.com. The 2XL combat shirt done in Midnight Digital. And I am going to offer that at a bit of a discount today. We'll run it as an auction, and let's say $45. $45 on the Midnight Digital fire retardant combat shirt in 2X. In 2X. Make me an offer. You saw what I was willing to sell it at. Make me an offer. Send me an offer. Any offers tonight? Anybody make me an offer yet? Not a single offer on that yet. Come on, yo. Make me an offer. All right, the next one up is a medium. And this one I might actually end up keeping. I ain't sure. It's all black. Just straight black. And the thing is just simply elegant. Elegantly done. You get your morale patch section on the side. You get pockets on the side. I really like them. All right, so the medium's a little cheaper than 2X's. I'm not familiar with Voodoo. I know back in the day, they used to be the only one that did a shotgun carrier, and I used to have access to them, and a lot of those got returned. But that was in their early days, and that was just the shotgun carrier. That's all they made back then. So if they made it this far, because that was like probably 2008 to 2010. So they've made it 20-some years. They are adequate. Yeah. I'd probably guess that their quality would be around Condors or Visms, just based on how long they've been in business. All right. The black medium. Do 41 on that one. 41 on the black assault shirt, combat shirt. It's in medium. There you go. Goat Man's got their dope book. He keeps track of his kilos. All right, this is the airsoft version. So instead of being fire retardant, it is cotton. Although it may burn, it won't drip. All right. This one's a large OD. I actually bought this one for a skit, but then Big Man ended up leaving, so we never did the skit. I just found it in my costume trunk the other day. Still got the tags on and everything. $44. These are cheaper because they're not fire retardant. 35. I'll give you a dangle deal. 35 bucks. 35 bucks. Just one of them. I have a costume trunk, and had Big Man stayed here this year, it could have. There was so much we were going to get done. You know how it is. I've always got 10 or 12 things I'm trying to do. It was a lot easier when there was two of us. I really need a production company. I need some rich guy to be like, hey, you got the right message. I want to sponsor you, you know? Let's get you a TV show made. I don't know why this phone isn't charging. It's almost like it's set up to... Thank you, X-Ray. You take care, man. I don't know why this phone ain't charging, y'all. I was working on it. Son of a... There is no way that pulling a plug out, turning it around, and putting it back in makes it work again. But I have found lately that this is multiple times I've had to do that with something. I'm starting to wonder if the Matrix just can't make up enough errors anymore. So it's just using errors from other devices to make you feel like you're going crazy. All right, I got one more pair of shorts, and they are Marine Digital, same size, 35 to 39 inches, size large. Brand new from Rothko. Let me find them things. Last pair of shorts. I think I've got some khakis and some blues in a different model. My wife wanted me to sell, so those you might see next week. All right, Wise Man needs a money ball. Y'all gonna take some deals home, y'all. Wise Man needs a money ball. Ooh. All right, here we go. 39 bucks. I got to go on vacation, and I got to go get surplus. So I need a big old money ball. Although my wife pays for vacation, because I got to like that. Yeah, that's right. And back to the grass, I didn't mow the grass either. I get them feet up. Just like this. I get that rum and coke in that hand, and I wait till she comes around. And I'll be like, hey, smile. And I send pictures to all my friends. All right. Kind of joking, but I'm not joking. I'm joking in that I wouldn't really do that, but I did do it one time as a joke to my wife. And she enjoyed it, and she actually tells the story. So, you knew what I was when you married me, woman. I sounded like a redneck on day one. They all think that southern accent's cute till they realize the words that are coming out with it. And they're like, hey, wait a minute, I got to do what? All right. 35 to 39 inches is a size large BDU pant. Size large BDU pants. All your coupons are good and effective. Get in there, grab you a set of BDU drawers, and you too can be ninjaing through your neighborhood at all hours of the night and day. They are $46. We'll do a dangle on these. 39. Ooh, that was so not good. That could have been horrible. We'll do a full $10 off. 36. There we go. $36. Size large. Waist 35 to 39, and they are brand new with tag. I've only had them about a week or maybe 2 weeks, but I never logged them in. So this is your first shot at them. I won't need them to be sitting on the shelf while I'm gone. All right. She has not hit me in some number of years. Once she got educated and her license was on the line, all the violence stopped. That is an absolute joke. My wife has only hit me like 4 times. Once with a 3-liter bottle. Twice. Once with a 3-liter bottle and once with a hammer in the back of the head. Both times I deserved it. One of the times I was forewarned. All right. 39 to 43. This is a size XL. 39 to 43. I did not go down when she hit me with the hammer. But I did stop what I was doing. All right. BDU pants, black, XL, 39 to 43 inch waist. Brand new in the package with tags. And what did I do the other ones at? 36. We'll do 36. All right, $36. Brand new in the package. And that dangle deal is available all day. If you want it, let me know and I will run it again. You got to go work out your finances. I understand. Go get that shit taken care of. All right, next up, 2XL. No, the 2XLs are gone. 3XL is up next. I have them listed wrong. They're 3X, not 2X. Let me edit that real quick. All right, 3XL is next. 3XL covers size 47-inch waist through 51-inch waist. And those were 49, so we'll do $39 on these. $39 on a pair of 3XL black BDU pants, brand new with tags. This is all new retail stuff. We are not a clearance house. All right. That is really bothering me what happened to that menu number 3. It makes absolutely no sense. Which ones, Ben? I got 47 to 51. I have 39 to 43s. And I have 35 to 39s. in the black ones. You want the 47s? Gotcha. Honky Tonk Willie. Give me the honky tonk blues. All right. All right, 47 to 51s. And I believe we had done 39 before. All right, $39 on the 47 to 51. Thank you, Ben Johnson. Appreciate you, buddy. Don't forget to use your coupons as well. We the coupon pushers. We are the Coles of whatnot. I wonder how long I've had that on. Ben Johnson, thank you very much. That would explain. I had a rubber band on my wrist, and that would explain why I was able to make that 10-foot dunk this morning walking by this kid's house. I'm not saying this is a sports band, but what's up, Doc G? I could have lost the hand. You're right. This is true. Ugh. The hell? Come in here with fucking cut and paste French. Ooh, wow. Y'all are having a freaking complex conversation. Oh, it's okay, Ben. I love you, man. I'm pretty sure I sent you a box yesterday, too. I appreciate all y'all supports. No, I hit Google Translate on that, and I'm like, oh, nice. I like them. Talking about business practices and shit. All right. Somebody was talking about slings earlier. Oh, man. I totally forgot my sling guy. That sucks. All right. I do have Miltech slings in both black and green, though. They are available. I think we're down below the Buck and Go group. Some of the screaming hooligans must be on. It basically means we have opportunities here that don't currently exist in France yet. Business opportunities here that don't currently exist in France yet. All right, I've got them in black. I think I pinned black. Yeah, I did. All right. All right. Uh-oh, there's only 2 left on the rack of each color. Only 2 left on this rack of each color, which means your next opportunity to get these would be Friday night from the other shop. I know I have 5 or 6 there. All right, this is a brand new Miltech Basic Sling. It's a 1-point, uses an HK style clip. It's very hard to do without denting the cardboard. All right. And then it also, oh, yeah, he had asked for a sling bag. That's right. Well, shit, $100 starts on these slings. Ah, damn, Richard's already in there with the bid. I guess I have to do a Richard once. You also have Fast X, so you can get out of it if you need to. Let's say you're not wanting to deal with the weapon right now. You got something else going on. You can unhook it, get it down between your legs, and sit on it. Or if it gets caught in a vehicle, you can extricate yourself from it and then get it undone. Here we go. Buck and go. This one's in black, and then I'll do one in OD green as well. Buck and go on the Miltech single point sling. Richard Gunn with the steal. Oh, they're giving you some grief now, Richard. They're giving me grief now. Oh, no. Richard gonna. Oh, they got you, Richard. Richard's gonna steal that Joker away. Great deal, Richard. Uh-oh, I forgot it gives you more seconds every time. I can't actually see the numbers anymore. Richard going one. Thank you. The countdown is too small for me. I need to get a monitor over here like I have at the other shop. Welcome back to the call, Richard. What category are we in today? Oh. All right, let's do an OD. Let's do an OD. I know it was stupid. I know I lost some money. I'm okay with it. It's all right. We will figure it out. Let's get an OD one out there into your hands. I want you to be able to utilize this equipment on Zombocalypse Day. All right, here we go. Buck and go on the Miltech single point sling in 3, 2, 1, and it is live. Buck and go on the sling. Wimpy! Oh, wow. There's too many names for me to say them all, but I almost ended on Wimpy again. There we go. Wimpy with the 5 there. Is he going to steal it? And he is. Wimpy with the deal. Thank you, buddy. Be loving you guys. You guys are so awesome sauce. All right. I've been trying to load those Marine Corps things for like 20 minutes, and I keep forgetting. All right. Equipment case. And I'm on the last box of these, so, and I think Z's going to get some of them because they sell so well, so you might not see these too much longer. I do have assault pouches in, though. If you need to add on to an assault pack, I have assault pouches. They start at $10. Is my Molly equipment case guy still here even? You don't have to put on the red lights. The days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night. Roxanne. You don't have to wear that dress tonight. You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right. Roxanne. You don't have to put on the red light. All right, this is a 5-piece aluminum mess kit from Rothco. And this one will have a pan, a bowl, and a cup. All right, this is a Boy Scout style, so you loosen the butterfly. What's up, DW? And you screw it back down. Now you've got your frying pan handle put together. Come on, go in the damn hole. Screw it in. All right, there we go. Now, you got a lid. That also serves as a plate or a separate cooking surface if you've got something to handle it. All right. Then you also get a bowl. or a pot, I mean. And you get a lid on the pot, so that could help with cooking rice and things like that in the field. You get a measuring cup, and it literally has measuring cup graduations on it. And as you notice, the pot hangs. So you can make a stick hook pot hanger, and you just cut a little notch in the edge of the stick so that when it leans over the fire, the notch holds it, I think, kind of like a finger joint like that over the fire. It allows you to cook on it. Once you add weight to it, it doesn't dangle as quickly, but it does still dangle. Your dangle is directly proportionate to your drop and the weight at the end of the drop. All right. So that, that, and it all closes up. Whoops. I don't like having to loosen it so much. Other than that, it's fine. It cinches down, and then you tighten it back down on this side, and now it won't come apart in your pack. It's not as rattly, and if you put a cloth in there, it cuts it down. All right, this was my last one here at this shop. This is the demos. They're normally 19 bucks. I'm going to auction this one off at 15, I think. We're going to go for 15 on this one. Let's see here. 15 bucks. Anybody want the last one from the shop? I do have 2 new ones I'm going to sell out of the other studio tomorrow night. Those will still be at 19. All right. Miltech cook set with the alcohol stove. So this is a cook set with an alcohol stove. All right. At REI, this piece is $18.99. It is made out of the same metal. It's crazy. All right, I only have one of these. So you're getting the actual one we are looking at. These things are amazing. They have a bowl. Come on, come out of there. There's 2 of them here. The paper makes it hard to get it out. There we go. See how close they are inside? And the lid can double as a plate. And here's the best part. The stove itself, right? It's set up in 2 ways. You can use it as an alcohol cooker when it's set up like this. Put your alcohol stove in there. That runs off of isopropyl alcohol. You can get alcohol-based fuel, but it will run off isopropyl. Now, the best part about it is, though, when you take that out, this is also a feed and heat hole, and you can use this to cook on. Now, with wood from your environment, it has holes in the bottom to take air in, and when this is on it, the length of material you can put through that hole and fall over is directly related to the width across the circle. So technically, if you can put it in there and it falls over, it's the appropriate size. Now, I wouldn't go sticking something like that in there, but you get what I'm saying. You can put a longer stick in here than you can under a canteen cup. And it packs up really nice, too. Now, they are 41 bucks. This is the last one of them in my shop anyway. I know some of the other people have them. Well, I would think some of the other people have them. We buy from all the same people. And it comes with the handle. So every one of these things that you saw made out of metal can be handled with this clamping handle. So you don't have to touch hot stuff. And conveniently, it all packs right back up into the pack and closes back up with a cinch strap. This is the last one. This is from Miltech. And it does include that brass alcohol stove. They are 41 bucks. You can use your coupons on it as well. So if you're a rewards member, you should have like 5, 10, 15% off already. Go ahead and utilize it. Knock that down a little bit. Well, hell, I'll knock it down a little bit. Let's run you a dangle at the auction. Let's see. They're 41 now. How about 35 bucks at auction? 35 bucks on the Miltech cook set with the alcohol burner. One alcohol burner from Esbit is $37. So that keeps it all relative. Anybody wants that deal, let me know. It'll be good all day. I'll make that same offer all day. It was a good deal. All right, looks like we got some more pre-bids in there. Thank you, y'all. All right. That cook set's going to end up being mine. I know it. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. You got a chicken helper? With a word, she can get what she came for. Alrighty. Any of my MRE peeps out there? If you want any of those, you need to get some pre-bids in on them. All right, we're going to run some more of those equipment bags. And then I am probably ending between 10:30 and 11. And then I might do a nighttime show from Studio D. Shit, I might come back and do a nighttime show here. All right, if you want any more MREs, you do need to get your pre-bids in on those. I don't know that I'm going to do those tomorrow night from the other shop. Let me go get the Molly equipment bag, some assault pouches, and some more slings. All right, cult members. Another fan favorite here. This one's got Skeeter on it. Skater, United States Marine Corps, Coyote Tan, Molly equipment bag. All 6 sides are padded. Is that corn silk? German Shepherd hair. All right. All 6 sides are padded. Does have a drawstring retainer at the top. Oh, you can barely see my eye, but I can see you. It's that French thing. There's a place in France where the naked ladies dance. There's a hole in the wall so Marines can see it all. All right, here we go. Buck and go on the Marine Corps Molly equipment bag. It's live in 3, 2, 1, and that one is live. Oh, it's Blue Moose only. Blue Moose, Blue Moose, Blue Moose, you are so pleasing to me, Blue Moose, Blue Moose, you take your skeeter thingy. There you go, Blue Moose. You're gonna take it down. Thank you, Blue Moose. Thank you, buddy. You are taking Skeeter home. You be good to Skeeter. I heard he can drive a tow truck. That's a thing in Virginia. If you got a tow truck driver, he might be named Skeeter. Sometimes it's Dave. Or Cooter. Oh, that's what I was thinking of. Damn it. And now I feel like I stole that from something. The Andy Griffith Show. Wasn't Cooter the garage guy? Oh, it was Dukes of Hazzard. There we go. All right, Assault Pouch is next. This is a Philby model. So it goes on their Assault packs. My Southern card is in question. Well, I will get my Southern card back when I say the following statement. I will do the Southern version of the words, your pool is too cold. All right? Y'all poo too cold. Am I Southern again? Y'all poo too cold. Mayonnaise, a lot of people in here. All right. Philby Assault Pouch. $10 starts on those, and it does have the pre-bid. It's live in 3, 2, 1, and that one is live, and it's Show Rod. Good morning, Car Conan. Y'all poo too cold. We went up for a visit to Pennsylvania one summer, and my son said that to my nephew, and he didn't know what he meant. Y'all poo too cold. So he went inside and asked his Grammy, "What's up, poo too cold?" But they're Northerners, so it probably came out a little different. No, if you're busy, you don't need distractions. You need classical music, my friend. Start pumping that classical music through the clinic. Might even calm down your boss. You never know. All right, a brand new Miltech single point sling, brand new in the package. They got fast X buckles, so if you need to get out of it fast, and HK style clip. This one's an OD. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And that one is live. Joey motherfucking Thomas in there. There's no way y'all gonna let Joey M. F. Thomas take this away for $1, y'all. Come on. He comes in here with that on his shirt. He's like, I'm Joey M. and F. Thomas, man. Joey Thomas, great deal. Ooh, and such a firm facial structure as well. Welcome to the cult. Protect those weaker than yourself and let the 3 feet around you be the best place anybody can be today. in the middle of a railroad track. And I knew there was no turning back. All right. Start finishing off these MREs. We are MREs, if you please. We are MREs, if you don't please. Next up, menu 15, Mexican style chicken stew, baby. Mexican style chicken stew. This one has like shredded chicken. Very good. This one's live in 3, 2, 1. And that one is live, and Bo Bro's in there. Oh my God, I did forget it, but that's okay. They all forgot the bid. Bo Bro, thank you for the purchase. Welcome. You came here with Browser. You will leave a member of our order. Protect those weaker than yourself and let the 3 feet around you be the best place anybody can be today. Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Yeah, Thunderstruck. All right. If this one turns into a givey, I am done for the day. Rice and bean ball. It happens. All right, next up, Mexican style rice and bean ball. Mexican style rice and bean ball. This one does come with tortillas as well. I don't know what the candy is in it. 3, 2, 1, and it is live. Bo Bro in there with the free bill. Thank you, Bo Bro. Oh, Fuzzy. Don't try to do it as a gimme, Fuzzy. I can't keep giving up the $9. Pack Shauna. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Pack Shauna. Do you have a pen yet? I think you do. Oh, it'll get eaten. All right. All right. Any requests on the buy nows? Any requests on the buy nows? I do. And it might have been worth it on another day, but I went from 30 some down to the teens. So something has happened and the interest is elsewhere. So I hate to spend the money or you spend the money to give the givey and then I don't think it's going to make a difference because when it pulls out half your show, that's a whatnot thing. They're pushing somebody. I haven't looked. The sad thing is, I've been doing so much research on whatnot for the roundtable that I actually had to stop doing the roundtable. I was ending up down a rabbit hole where I was seeing things that um, I'm trying to figure out how to word it. I'm pissing whatnot off again. I know, but I started doing one on show bidding, and I had to stop. That's why I canceled them all. I had to stop. Because once you read it all, I noticed it's like when the military trained you to see a thing a certain way. Every time you walk up to a position, you're looking for your fields of fire and lines of approach and things like that. So, like, once you learn a thing, it's kind of in there. And I realized that after I had started those roundtables and I was doing all this research into the way whatnot was working, I was getting some external resources and references that were um, making me concerned. Because then when I would look at a large show, I would be like, oh shit, it looks like every one of these characteristics are there. So, you know, I don't have any drones yet. No drones. I'm well known in my community. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I would like to think that somebody would let me know that they were watching, but you know, you never know. You never know who's secretly your friend and is actually screwing you from behind. Well, if you put cameras in the bathroom here, they probably get pretty dirty. Keeler, I haven't seen you in a while. Where you been? Did you get deployed? Did you got one of the green ones back in the day? How about the Apache flyby at what's his name's? Oh, okay. Well, I feel for you guys, man. When I make my long trips all by myself, I don't know how y'all do it. Everything's strange. Don't know. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. And they're glad you finally came. No, and they're always glad you came. I'm sorry. Oh, geez. Hey. Well, at Kid Rock's house, an Apache rolled up because Kid Rock lives on a hill overlooking. I don't know if it's a city or a. I don't carry any optics here. Check out my website. TSOVN.com. Speaking of which, pretty soon, DSOVN.com's RPK will be here. And we will be we're going to do some videos on operating suppressive fire with non-crew served weapons. Most of the time in LCP. Yes. I have other skills and I'm willing to trade space. Um, but my bump in the night guns are Glock 17s, Glock 20s, a couple short AKs. I have an eclectic collection. I like to hunt with military weapons too. So I take military bolt action rifles and semi. We can hunt with semi-autos here. I have one of those as well. I keep saying I'm gonna make some sort of a magnetic mount, but animation on TV is a lot different than actually putting something on your back. And getting something off your back ain't necessarily a problem. Putting that damn thing back can sometimes be a problem. I used to take the hydration carriers and make shockwave carriers out of them. And magnets are very heavy if it's strong enough to hold it. What's it do? Fill in the elevator? Like the little thing that fills in the elevator so it doesn't dangle down through it. I always wondered if that was doable. In the 3D world, a lot's more doable now because you can try a part without manufacturing a part. Because you might not necessarily want to produce it in the same medium that it's being printed in, but you can test for fit and do all that stuff. And you might not get a 10,000 round object out of it, but you might get a 10 round object out of it, which would prove the point. Nice. Yeah, I always thought they were best in cars because you can whip it around really quick. Not in here. Check out my website, dsowin.com. All right. We had one more pre-bid in on an IFAC. I guess I've been charitable all day. Why would I stop now, right? All right, we'll do one more. Did you just go switch that order? I'm pretty sure I beat you on that one. How do you do that, Paxson? And all you people that are running black, I have Molly water bottle carriers in black. And I have one Molly utility pouch over there in black. Nah, I beat you on the other one. She got some fast fingers. Here we go. This is a trifold tearaway IFAC. 3, 2, 1, and she gone like Donkey Kong. Logan's gonna steal it away. M1A, like M1As. I have a AR-10. And then recently, I've come to love the idea of crew-served weapons in a semi-platform. Keeler, thank you, buddy. Because I'm pretty fucking smart. And I think I could train somebody to shoot a rhythm well enough that it would still keep your head down and conserve ammo much better than the 3 to 5 second burst out of a true machine gun, true crew served weapon. I've never done a 6.5. I built a lot of I built a lot of 5.56 and 223 versions, but I never built the 6.5 or 6. Well, I think I did one 6.8, but really ain't much there. I like the magazine fed 12 gauges. I believe they got banned here. 338 Lapua. Does it kick as bad as the what's the Winchester? Not 308. Win Mag. 300 Win Mag. It's not as bad as the 300 Win Mag. The 300 Win Mag, man. I do not like that. I love Mosin Noggins. Heavier projectile. Oh, okay. All right, y'all. Well, it was a wonderful show this morning, and based on the timing of the events, I might be able to pull off a evening show somewhere. If I do, make sure you set your notifications because pop-ups. Sorry, I got like some kind of antacid problem going on, or not antacid. Acid, probably. Take the patches. Oh, you need another patch. I saw you had a pre-bid in there. That's right. Hold on. I got you. I got you. Ain't nobody gonna bet against you, so. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and the Vietnam. This one's PVC. This one's PVC, and it does not come with its own backer. It's got the hook on it, but it doesn't come with a loop plate. All right, Buck and go on these, and it is live in 3, 2, 1. That one's live. All right, get you a skull knife. You know you are hungry as an undead when you've resorted to eating knives for dinner. I'm just saying. If you get this, you also got the joke with it, so feel free to use it. Gum gum gum. Actually, I have a knife shaped like that at the other shop. We will do that. If y'all remind me on Friday, we will do that in the show. I might have one of my berets still too. When I got out, I didn't keep a lot of things. All right, Angel of Death. Thank you, buddy. Do you have a bin yet, Angel? You did not. Let's see if I got another one of those since y'all liked them. I don't normally want to do it like that, but I don't think there were that many of those. There is another one, though. All right, y'all ready? We're going to run another one. 3, 2, 1. And that one is live. Another skull eating a survival knife. Skull eating a survival knife. The undead are starving. That's why they always want your brains, y'all. Behold it. Another one. Oh, they're like Super Bowl rings on your favorite fantasy writer. I might be insane. I think I am insane. I could possibly be insane. Thank you, Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson had a Ben, too. All right. I did not see any more rounds, so I don't think I have any more of this. All right, yeah, I don't see any more. No mas, no mas. The Angel got one. Ben got one. I'm getting ready to get off, Ben. You're going to have to take your goods. I appreciate you, but I am getting ready to get off. I'm so sorry. I got to get this stuff to the post office in the morning, and then I got to go run another customer's package off to FedEx. And when you live in the country, that can be a journey. But I really appreciate y'all being here today. Thank you so much for your charitable contributions. Thank you for X-Ray. Wimpy, thank you for the group giveaway. Wimpy did a group giveaway earlier where he bought a 10-pack of self-defense pens and spread them amongst all the buyers up to that point. Was that X-Ray? I thought it was Wimpy. Oh, no, it was X-Ray. That's right. I'm an idiot. It was X-Ray. X-Ray Rain. All right, y'all. Thank you for all you do. I would not be able to do this without you. I used to work for the federal government, and while I liked what I did for the government, I liked helping people. I can tell you, it was so much better to not have to serve a master. I was thinking just the other day as I was standing outside on the phone, I looked down through my field and I was like, I should have probably been a farmer. I think the farmers really got it the best for all of us, or out of all of us, because they do have um, they do have to depend on God a lot in Mother Nature, however they want to see it. But the only ones they answer to are God and the bank, and you know what I mean. They don't really sound all that bad. So I'm fortunate that I can do this, and I answer to my customers and no one else, basically. God. So thank you. Um, if I want to talk about God now, I can talk about God. If I want to talk about being a better person and not being such a d bag to somebody, I can do that. I could not do that in my previous position, and I couldn't talk about politics, which was one of the worst things that you could do to a person that cares about their community, because sometimes the criticism is what's needed, not the support. Well, yes, but no. Yes, because I care about my wife, but we do run a 51-49, so that means we both have almost equal say. But if we can't come up with a solution, I have to make the decision, but I also have to be the one that answers for the consequences of the decision. So it's an easy out for her, but it does put a little bit more responsibility on me. And I think a lot of you are finding that that's probably happening anyway, but you haven't actually talked about it. Whereas in our case, we were like, hey, we need to figure out a way to figure out things we can't figure out. And we are Christians, and there are places in the Bible where it talks about how you should run your household. And this was the most effective version we could come up with, because we were both raised in a modern where we don't believe in inequality of the sexes. I believe that she has the same value of thoughts and opinions that I have, and she believes the same about me. So we came up with the 51-49 as the best way to solve things. That being said, I am spoiled, so she usually doesn't give me too much trouble. Worst thing that happened is she'll be asleep by 9 every night. All right, y'all, be nice to each other. The world does not have to suck. She asked me this morning, did you pay this? And I said, no, not yet. And she said, do you need some money? And I know she does that because when we met, um, we went to a Wendy's one time informally. And when we ordered, she attempted to pay. And I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, I got money. And I'm like, so? Like, I'm okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to pay. And she's like, oh, well, I've always paid with all my other boyfriends. I said, baby doll, I ain't like that. Your money's going to be your money, until we have bills together. And then when we have bills together, we'll talk about how the money will get divided. But your money is your money. You don't need to take care of me. I'm taking care of you because I'm courting you. um, and that's probably when she melted and was like, oh my God, this one's different. Yeah, I'm different. All right. Yeah, yeah, your check didn't get deposited. Well, ain't nothing else getting deposited tonight either, buddy. See ya. Yeah, I ain't playing that bullshit. Um, well, that's the way it works. But then again, if the check really didn't get deposited and the next time around he made up for it, then that'd be okay. But I have a feeling in today's world, more people are trying to screw you than are trying to help you. And even in the date scenario, I do mean that both ways. Um, yeah, yeah. You have those that can function and could lead a family, and then you have those that could make a donation if you wanted a cute version of an offspring or something. And I think a lot of men have allowed themselves to become that cute version that would help them make offspring. And um, never mind. I'm about to get too critical because I just remembered Jesus said, "Don't be trying to pluck that splinter out of your brother's eye when you run around with a fucking beam in your own." And I got my own faults, so I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna try to be a better person and not be a hypocrite. Oh no, you did that? You did date him? Jesus does love me. That's right. Carconin, I agree. I discovered something. I came to know a family that had a legitimately adopted child. I always say I have semi-adopted children because we take care of kids that ain't ours. But they had literally legitimately adopted, and they had to go take a class on child rearing so that they could adopt. And I gotta admit, when I learned that, it kind of made me feel a certain way because we do, like, if someone were to say, if you were going to let somebody adopt, do you think they should have to take a class? We would all probably say, yeah. But not one of us has looked over at our friends and been like, hey, you gonna make your daughter take a class on child rearing before she goes out with that guy that ain't got no money? You know, like none of us do that. Yes, yes. And the funny thing is, the people that would care enough to take the class out of fear of not knowing would have probably done a better job out of fear of doing something wrong than the ones that didn't bother to fucking care at all. And we got a lot of those. We got a lot of those. My wife works in the schools as a mental health professional, and I will tell you that she comes home with the stories, and these are kids that aren't hers, that aren't in her mental health stuff, talking about stuff that happens in the schools or that the parents have done to these children. Um, like, you don't realize how bad neglect can be until you see the criminal results of it. You know what I mean? Old Fuzzy, did you have your natural born children before you adopted? And if you did they still make you take the class? Or was that a thing at that time? Okay, so, and see that, people, Old Fuzzy already had 4 children, then adopted children, or already had some children and adopted children, and they still made him take the class. So if we will do that for grown adults that have proven their ability to not abuse their children or make them suffer in some way through neglect, why are we not coming up with some way to educate young people? Did you know that there are, Jesus, I am preaching today. Did you know that there are state agencies that will pay for someone to come and help a person learn to be a parent? Well, that one, Old Fuzzy, I gotta admit, I do agree with, and we should be doing that on everybody. Yes, and there's a lot to go through. Oh, so you've adopted too? Okay. Yeah, I don't think that it should just be carte blanche because you can reproduce. You are therefore um uh uh what's the word I'm looking for? Exempted from having to take some sort of a course. Sweaty Yeti Sportswear. 4. Nice job. Yeah, Justin, I get a little preachy sometimes. This is what fucks up my algorithm, though. Because I'll be on and then I'll have all this interaction with y'all, but it won't show any sales. And since Whatnot cares about money, they'll stop promoting me and they'll stop putting me in front of other people. But at the same time, Homeo didn't ask me if I wanted to do this. He just said, "Hey, I got this thing I want you to do." All right, so yeah, I've thought about it too, but you never know. If I can make it to Congress, I might be able to help more people because this whole SSI thing is really pissing me off. These people don't get enough money to live, and then we penalize them when they try to work to try to get better, and we put them under medical review. I'm kind of tired of that. I came from Social Security, if y'all don't know that. I did 10 years. My last government job, I did 10 years with Social Security as a claim specialist, and I saw a lot of things. You know, you see two disabled people. So man, we are all over the place. Fuck it, let's do it. All right, so disabled people. If you're truly disabled and you're not able to get out and get around, you have a very small pool of people you may choose a partner from. All right, because of exposure. So you have like your church, then you have groups that may be developed specifically for your disability, and then you have random internet meetings. Right. So I might need you when I run for president because that shit's gonna get wild. I have a feeling what they put Trump through is nothing compared to what they put somebody through that just doesn't like to lie. It makes me uncomfortable. Unfortunately, if you don't lie, that genuinely makes other people uncomfortable sometimes because of the truth that comes out. So, well, we'll talk about that later. But I forgot what I was talking about. Oh man, it's hard for them to meet people. All right, I have a disabled daughter. I understand. So when they do meet people, it is much more likely to be in another disabled group. So you would a lot of the times what we would see is disabled people would meet, realize that they had things in common. They were both disabled and could help each other. They complement each other, kind of, and then they would marry. Well, if you've been disabled since a child, you're on a program called SSI because you weren't able to work. And if you marry someone else, their income counts against you. And if you marry another disabled person, they cut your checks by about a third. So, it makes sense for you to get together and get married because then you'd have these two incomes and you could help support a household because 900 some dollars is not enough to support a household for somebody that's never been able to work because they've been disabled since they were a child. Um, So they get penalized, and sometimes it causes them to lose their house because they no longer have enough funds to make the rent. And then they will divorce. And we're just causing our own moral fucking problems and decay in this country with some of our policies, and they are economic policies. In the 70s, when SSI came about, we used to have a welfare program. And now we use the term welfare to give a negative connotation to money that helps people exist. But basically, they just broke it up into other programs. One of these programs was the SSI program. And they were trying to take away the negative connotation of welfare. But because there was so much pressure on them at the time, this marriage rule came over from welfare. Under welfare, you couldn't be married um, and receive services at the same time. See you, Ben. Take care. Oh my God, that's right. I ended up preaching for 15 minutes. I'm sorry, Ben. It's all right. I'd rather you have it, buddy. I'd rather preach to the choir. Damn. See, you never know what's going to happen. All right. But anyway, they get penalized, and we could quickly fix that um, by removing one line in the Social Security Act in Title 16. Then squirrels. That's one of the things I'd like to fix. And then the other thing I'd like to fix is the way the elderly people are getting treated on this healthcare billing. Everybody thinks these individuals that work in these places, in these medical service places, in the billing departments and in the coordination and insurance selection departments, I think you all think that your life is what matters when you're at work. But I got to be honest with you, nobody gives a shit about how happy you are at work. They only care that you do your damn job. And when you they keep submitting billing for older people that doesn't meet the minimum qualifications that the insurances will demand. So they take an easy route or they select a non or code that's non-payable, send it off to the insurance. The insurance is not going to pay things they don't understand or don't make sense or are not listed, so they kick them back. And I keep seeing this. Um, uh, it's like watching Pong with some of these old people. The doctor's saying they need this. They submit everything the way they're supposed to. The insurance company doesn't respond, or the insurance company comes back and says you didn't even put it in the way you were supposed to, and they just keep going back and forth. Meanwhile, what we are all forgetting is we're just not caring. We're just not caring. There is an individual in there that is suffering because of that. They are not getting the treatment that they need, and in some of the cases that I've been aware of, they are immediate necessities. They are not preventive medicine. It has already happened. So we got some issues. And I know one crazy redneck selling surplus on whatnot probably doesn't have all the answers, but I will tell you, and all the people I know, I'm the only one that cares. So, yeah. Yeah, Carconin, I did not mean to get you fired up at work. I do not have any right now, Column Stephen. Are you looking for army wool or like the commercial type? Because I can get colors and I can get OD. Either. All right. So the OD ones, I only buy the Rothkos. They're all Indian made, and the reason why I buy the Rothkos is they are thicker than the other ones, and the blends are the same. I think my Rothkos would be 70/30s in green, and they are 70 wool, 30 synthetic, and they are 60/90s. And I want to say last time I had green blankets, they were right around $40. Then in the other colors, I can get red and blue in a 60/86, blue and red, gray and red, brown and tan, and get a lot of those commercial colors. And I think they run about 32 to 35. If you are interested in anything like that, hit me up with the colors and send it to my DM, and I'll send you back an image. Or you can go to the Rothko website and look at them if you wanted, and tell me which one you want, and I'll add it on with Carconen's belt order. I still haven't finished yet. When is my next show? Based on the fact that I've got things to do this morning, I'm going to try to get off now, pack y'all stuff, get things done, and come back in tonight, like in the 4 to 6 range from here. If not, I will definitely be on tomorrow night from Studio D. This will be one of the last shows you will get from Studio D on Whatnot, and then Studio D will be dedicated to YouTube production after that, probably. The only concealed carry stuff I have is a 3XL hoodie. And it just basically gives you a slot in the hand section. Put your hand down in and pull the gun out. That's the only one I got right now. All right, y'all. So hopefully I'll be on tonight from here between 4 and 6. But if I can't work it out, y'all will definitely see me tomorrow night at 8 o'clock from Studio D. And that's going to be Knives and EDC, I think. YouTube at DSOBN. At DSOBN. If you want to learn about being a YouTube seller, I have a really good podcast on there. It's short, but I'm telling you, it's enough. All right. Only from Studio D. I'll still be doing it here. I have another studio in my house that I do better recordings from. And back during the winter, I was running from there. But then when I switched computers, I have not been able to get my audio fixed over there. So I've really been neglecting that over there, right? But I think I got it fixed the other day. So we're gonna try it Friday night, and if it doesn't work, I'll just go live from my phone. So, matter of fact, I need to remember to take this phone because this phone will charge while it's running. The other phone will not charge from a cord. All right, y'all. Slap-a-hoo. I like that name. All right. Y'all be good. Be nice to each other. The world wasn't meant to suck. Don't make it suck for somebody else. If you can just not make it suck, you're already being helpful. All right. That being said, protect those weaker than yourself. Make the 3 feet around you the best place anybody can be. As long as you're trying, the world will get better. It might only be your 3, 6, or 9 feet that you've influenced. But if that's a place of solitude that you can go back to after you've been beaten by the winds and the waves, then it's a place to go back to. All right, y'all be good. I'll try to raid you out. I'm telling you, I don't have a lot of friends. I'm probably going to raid you out that we save you money. Everybody else just tends to copy me and then put me off. We save you money's always been sweet to me, though. They cared about me when I was the only thing on here, and now they're bigger than me. Y'all be nice to them, ladies.